Go back! Go back, please go back. Hello everyone, this is Rekt, and we're about to watch the second episode of the second season of House of the Dragon. Alright, before anything else, if you haven't already, please subscribe because that really helps the channel grow, and if you've already subscribed, thank you. Okay, so in the first episode, we left with, apparently that was Blood and Cheese. I don't read the books, so I didn't know who they represented from the books, but there have been like videos and stuff that came out about Blood and Cheese since then. I did not watch any of those because I'm just basically terrified of spoilers. But apparently that was Blood and Cheese, and Cheese was the rat catcher and Blood was the guy who liked basically the violence. They ended up killing Jaehaerys, the king's son, or Aegon's son. And in my outro, I asked, why did they do that when Daemon wanted them to kill Aemond? But apparently, while I was editing, I noticed that Daemon gave them a look. Gave Cheese a look. When Cheese asked, what if we can't find him? And Daemon gave him a look, and apparently that was it. That was like almost like their permission to just take a son for a son. And I feel bad for Rhaenyra because so far I don't think she's done anything against the blacks. You know, like she's just someone who's just minding her own business for the most part, and she's kind of weird, but at the same time obviously supposed to be a clairvoyant. And after that episode, I have decided to start paying close attention to what she says, because obviously whatever she says has something more to it than just a beast beneath the boards or the rats, you know. So obviously there's more to her character. And Helena witnessed Alicent riding Criston Cole. She does not come off to me as someone who would care, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think she would rat on Alicent, but I really don't know what to make of that just yet. But yeah, Criston Cole is screwing Alicent, or they're screwing each other. And I said this in my reaction to the previous episode. It seems weird to me that Alicent is now allowing this to happen between them, considering that she liked him in the first place as a person, as a Kingsguard, as a knight, because she thought he was honorable for ratting out on Rhaenyra in the first place, you know, in the first season. So there's hypocrisy there. And I really don't like Criston Cole anymore. I still like Alicent, but in the first few episodes of the first season, I really liked Criston Cole. And then when he turned, I don't think there's any redeeming factor for Criston Cole anymore. But yeah, so Rhaenyra, I don't know how she's just gonna be able to accept, because she asked for Aemond. She said, I want Aemond. And a son for a son is a son for a son, but Jaehaerys is not Aemond. The king's son is not Aemond. My confusion with the time jump, or with the time span from the last episode of season 1 to the first episode of season 2 was because of Jaehaerys' hair. The last we left him, his hair was straight and stiff, and then in the first episode of season 2, his hair was slicked back and curly wavy. So I assumed that it had been months and months and months since the last episode of season 1, and that it just took him this long to get to the north because he was doing side quests or something. That was my assumption, that it had been, because I know his face is older, but I understood that because it's been a while since they shot the first season and then, you know, season 2. But it was the hair that was inconsistent for me. That's why I was confused. And then in the very next scene, when Daemon was talking to Rhaenys, and he said, the queen has been gone for days. I just thought she's been grieving for months and months, and now she's gone for days. She's been gone for days. But apparently it had only been days since Luke died, and Jace received the news at the North. I don't know what to expect from this episode. I did not watch any of the previews, so I have no idea what this episode entails, but let's get into it. 60 people watched my first episode. But that's fine. I said last episode that I'm gonna pay attention to the new opening sequence, but I was watching Raggedy Pack and Blake said there are definitely spoilers in the new opening sequence. So I'm not sure if I should even watch it, because he was watching it and he said, oh, there's definitely spoilers in here. He said to just appreciate the beauty of it, but don't pay too close attention. And I don't want to be spoiled, so I don't know. And I was watching Grace Randall's breakdown of episode 1, and she said she felt insulted by this new intro because it's a tapestry, and a tapestry is sewn, and because it's because women. It's such a weird takeaway, because when I first realized that it was a tapestry, I thought it was very obvious, because a tapestry is a common fixture in castles. It's got nothing to do with gender. Why do you have to constantly put like men versus women, in everything that you watch? Just enjoy it for what it is. Just thought that was so weird. Oh, already got chills. Where were you lot last night? Because the castle was really empty. Where were you? You were supposed to be guarding Lena's room. Oh God. He was doing so well. Last episode, I thought he was being reasonable with the petitions. Oh no, the gold, right? Blood took it. Now so that's gonna make noise in your pockets.
The villain will be found. We mustn't be shaken by this.
Mustn't? A baby got his head cut off.
The child.
The child is dead. His pain is ended. But what they've done to Micah...
Yes.
Traumatized Helena.
And they will pay for this.
Who will pay?
Whose ever hand did this or caused it to be done?
And what if the hand that's done it is not who must be blamed? The gods punish us. They punish me.
For what sin? Some good may yet come of this.
What good?
And where were the members of this council while the murderer threatened their king?
Were you also threatened, Your Grace?
I could have been! My son is my legacy!
Oh wow, I
My son
believe
is
you.
heir to the Iron Throne! And where were you? The Lord Commander of my King's Guard.
I was abed, Your Grace, having ordered the Night's Watch.
No, he wasn't.
How bad! Instead of safeguarding the sanctity of my family.
This is not the time for blind accusations, Your Grace. We'll know who did this soon enough.
Who did this? What? Is there any question who did this? Who would do this save the bitch queen of bastards? The smug cunt of Dragonstone. There she sits across the bay on her rock, laughing at me. She's fucking laughing at me! You wished her life to be spared.
If I may, Your Grace. My lords, the guard has detained someone. The man we apprehended is known to us. We caught him, fleeing the Gate of the Gods, with the child's head in a sack.
It's blood.
I'll kill him myself.
We do well to get what information we can from the blackguard.
Oh, always studying, always protocol. We know our enemy!
A king may have more than one enemy, Your Grace.
I suppose you're right, Ironrod. Could be anyone. It could be any one of you in this room.
He's getting paranoid.
You mean to blame Rhaenyra? Tell the realm she has done this.
I'll have the realm told nothing. We were assaulted within our own walls. I will not be seen as weak.
You're already seen as weak, Aegon.
I understand his anger, though. That child did not deserve
Whisper
that.
in the streets, they say perhaps Rhaenyra should be queen.
And so you would name her Monster, Slayer of Infants.
A funeral progress. Let them see the child. Let them look upon the works of this pretender to the throne.
Bold strategy.
No. I will not have my little son's body dragged through the street like a dead dog.
Not dragged, honored!
No.
Jaehaerys
really-
was my grandson. I loved him. I will not have him die in vain. Those who declared for Rhaenyra, will they still support her when they hear of her depravity? Or will they rather not renounce her?
It's now Rhaenyra's doing it was Daemon's. Wonder how Rhaenyra feels about it. He was really fond of Jaehaerys too.
Mother.
The hand sets on a difficult path, my darling, but it might be the right one.
Let the Silent Sisters ready the prince for his final journey. And riding behind him, his mother the queen, and with her the queen dowager.
No, I do not wish to be a spectacle.
The realm must see the sorrow of the crown, a sorrow best expressed through its most gentle souls.
Oh, poor Helena.
There's to be a funeral for Jaehaerys. We've been asked to ride on a wagon behind his body.
I don't want to.
Neither do I. When the people share our grief, they draw closer to us.
But I don't want them closer. I don't know them.
Sometimes we have to pretend. Helena, what you saw last night when you came to my room...
This is for my boy.
She doesn't even want to talk about what she saw in your room, Allison. More pressing matters at hand. But then again, Kristen Cole being absent from her door was one of the reasons why it happened in the first place.
I was hired by Daemon Targaryen.
Who is us?
A rat catcher. I don't know his right name.
Wow, it's out. Just like that.
Behold the works of Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Well, it was already out, but
Pretender to the throne. Behold the works of Rhaenyra the True.
Are you gonna hurt me?
No. But I cannot vouch for his grace.
oh, fly. Well, I don't feel sorry for him. He kicked a dog. And what was the purpose of the dog last episode? They just brought the dog just to kick him. That was a beautiful shot. Oh no, please don't premonition this shit. I feel terrible for her. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna fly off.
A curse of Rhaenyra, the monstrous!
It is yet unclear how the keep itself was breached. The boy's head was severed from his body.
And they are accusing me of having a hand in this.
It appears so.
Oh
There have been
no.
messages sent to that effect.
We must send our own messages, denying this vile allegation.
I will do so at once.
It was Damon's doing.
And we must double our guard, here and in Driftmark.
Let me fly out on Vermax. Rhaenys is needed in the gullet and I can watch for movements from King's Landing.
No.
It must be said that the damage to our position is immeasurable.
But it's a lie. Having lost my own son, that I would inflict such a thing on Helena of all people. An innocent.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
The death of Prince Lucerys was a shock and an insult.
You're guilty, Damon.
Are you suggesting, Sir Alfred, that my grief drove me to order the decapitation of a child?
She does not approve of it. She hates it. She hates that this happened. Oh my shit. And I'm with her. Like I said last episode, Damon can be so impulsive.
Did you send assassins to murder children in their beds?
I sent the Queen's vengeance for her son.
What did you tell this vengeance? That a boy lies dead and I am accused of killing
Miss
it.
Arya provided me with names and a subterfuge. I was clear in my instructions. Aemond, the brother of Aegon the Usurper.
No, but you gave them a look. It's mistake after another.
If Aemond was not to be found, what were your instructions then?
They did not concern in any way that of a little child.
You said that it was your aim to spill Hightower blood. And if not Aemond, then anyone would do.
No.
You have wounded me, weakened my claim to the throne, my ability to raise an army, my standing among my own council.
I said no.
I don't believe you. So we come to it at long last. I cannot trust you, Damon.
Oh.
I've never trusted you, wholly. Much though I wished to, willed myself to.
Yeah, I'm getting chills.
But now I have seen that your heart belongs only to you. I have challenges enough.
I have served you faithfully.
Have you? Or have you used me as a tool with which to grasp at your stolen inheritance?
Yikes.
When Sir Eric brought you the crown, did I myself not place it upon your brow?
Yes, but before that, you sought to lead a council of war while I laboured alone in my bedchamber.
Folly!
But before us,
To give up my brother's throne to the traitorous lies of Otto
my
Hightower.
throne, Damon, mine. I think you used my words as an excuse to take your own revenge.
Oh shit.
To indulge the darkness you keep sheathed within you like a blade.
You think me some kind of monster?
Oh, I don't know what to think of you. I don't know what you are, or who it is you serve.
Am I not on my way even now to Harrenhal to raise an army in your name, Rhaenyra? Yours!
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler? Or do you cling even now to what you think you lost?
What I think I lost.
You did not lose it, you gave it away. Because you thought ever and only of your own glory, and not of my father in his grief.
Your father
who
was a
needed
coward
you.
who knew I was the stronger son, and he was afraid to be seen in my shadow.
Is that what you understand of your own brother?
Do you believe he made you heir because of your great wisdom?
How dare you?
Or did he merely use you as a tool to put me in my place because he was afraid of me?
Oh no, Damon.
He was not afraid of you. He could not trust you. Any more than I can trust you. You struck down a child.
It was a mistake.
Wait, it was not. You said a son for a son.
You're pathetic.
Blood said he said a son for a son. Didn't he? Shit, what's gonna happen now? Wow, the chills I'm getting are not going away.
Father? You wish to see me, Your Grace?
When morning comes, take Moondancer and keep a watch on King's Landing. I must know which course they take next.
I will be vigilant.
I depend on you, Baylor. Stay high and keep your distance. We can afford no further mistakes.
Did they recast Bale?
My father? He must follow his own path.
I knew Rhaenyra was not gonna like it. Who's this? Croxies? Who's that? What are you gonna do now, Damon? Yet another mistake? I sure hope not. Where were all these guards that night? Oh, at least give her a hug. It's gonna be blood on the floor. I'm having trouble reading Christian Cole's relationship with Alice. Does he hate it and is just forcing himself to do it?
Have you told anyone?
What do you take me for?
One who seeks absolution.
There is none for what I've done.
Does he hate doing it? Because he's never looked happy. He's never looked happy even after they've done it or during it. Eric.
What is this? It's a reminder of yesterday, I think. I'll replace it hence. Do it now. The white cloak is a symbol of our purity, our fidelity.
Oh no, why are you doing this now?
Will you so easily sully our ancient honor?
I think people know.
I'll remedy the error.
He's compensating for something.
Where were you when
obviously.
Jaehaerys was murdered?
Oh, fuck.
With King Aegon.
Where were you?
Not in the private quarters where you might have prevented the crime. Where were you? Oh, Commander. And why has Rhaenyra the Queen been granted no sworn protector? Surely once she ascended, she should have...
Your brother is a thief and a traitor to the crown.
How are we to know that you do not secretly share his sentence?
I denounced him before the king.
First, your brother betrays us. And then the young prince is murdered on your watch.
No, on your watch.
Matt, you cannot think
What
that
I
did
think
this.
has no relevance.
You're trying to find somebody else to blame.
You have brought disgrace upon our ranks, and now you must restore it.
How am I to do that? You will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in her own halls.
Pretend to be Eric?
Alone? Does your courage fail you, Sir Eric? How would I enter? Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play the part. And you will end a war before it begins. As you command.
What?
You missed supper.
I wasn't hungry.
I don't think anyone was, really.
Do you know where he went?
Harrenhal, I would think.
Sometimes I think I hate him.
It's hard. With fathers.
What do you remember of my uncle?
He taught us to catch fish. He had a weakness for cake.
And Sir Harwin Strong?
He loved us. I think.
Of course he did.
I think everybody knows.
I miss Luke.
Daemon sent them to kill me. I was out.
You were with me.
In truth, I'm proud. And he considers me such a foe. He's afraid of me.
As well he should be. The boy is grown into a man.
No, not here. I do regret that business with Luke.
Thank goodness.
I am sorry for it.
Wow.
I am glad to hear it.
And you should also say...
Tease me, you know.
That's exactly what I said.
Because I was different.
Should probably also say Vhagar will not listen to you.
How was she?
Much the same.
Who's this?
The king has promised us some relief.
Did he say when?
Oh, is this a blacksmith? The blacksmith in the previous episode looked older.
I see all your great adventures have done nothing for your looks.
Alan.
I missed you.
Did you slay many pirates?
Oh, more than you, to be sure.
A jest. I hear Lord Corlys himself commended you for your service to him.
He did.
Will you sail with him when his ship has been repaired?
He made no offer. And I'd rather he didn't, truth be told.
Do not be foolish, Alan. To serve with a sea snake is to make your fortune.
It also means possible death.
Adam.
Adam.
But brother, he owes you. He owes us.
I mistrust this silence. Daemon flies when we most need his hand at the oar.
Devotion has never sat well with him. Where he goes, he wishes to be his own master. But he is not the king.
Neither am I. But I manage.
I too have felt the crown pass over me. It is a hard thing to accept. And now Viserys is dead and all claims are in doubt.
You do not think Daemon will challenge her?
Is that where this is going? Like 3 of them?
Well, let us take him at his word. If he can take Harrenhal, all may well be forgiven. In the meantime, I am here. And Meleys. We will not let the Queen falter.
I love Rhaenys. I love Rhaenys. When she exited the dragon pit and she did this. I loved it.
The Lady Massaria, Your Grace.
You're aware of yesterday's events in King's Landing?
I am.
Tell me what part you played in their unfolding. I know you are entwined with the usurpers, that you aided them in denying me my birthright.
I took profit from an inevitability. I regret it now.
I'm sure you do. Who are you?
I gave Daemon 2 names, and I did not wish to do that much. He said it was the price of my freedom.
Why did they get rid of her
Does he say
accent?
otherwise?
He's gone.
For how long?
A week? Or forever, I do not know.
He does do that, doesn't he?
Does she not recognize her from the bridge from before?
You remember me now.
Oh, okay.
He said he would marry you.
Yeah.
He said you carried his child.
Not everyone found the jest funny.
You trade in the secrets of the Red Keep. Your web runs unseen through King's Landing. And now, when my enemy coils himself to strike at me...
I can do nothing now but ask you to honor your husband's words.
It would not serve me to set you free. At best, I lose an asset to my cause. At worst, you betray me in some foul way.
I have no interest in betraying you, Your Grace. I was brought to Westeros with nothing. I toiled in service, I stole, I sold my own body for coin or bread. And I listened. I collected confidences. I made myself valuable to powerful men. Bit by bit, I earned my living. A house, a household, a home.
Her accent is so
Then they
clear
set it
now.
all aflame.
Who did?
The high towers, I can only assume.
How did you get that scar?
That's a scar? I don't remember that from season 1. Also, I thought it was just, you know, folds in her neck. What's this? It's not Damon. It's not Damon because the neck is long. Is that Vhagar? The holes in the wings? What the fuck?
My son.
Who are they?
Rat catchers
Oh.
in the king's employ.
Oh, so that was Cheese? Oh, wait. Was it Cheese? It was from the side.
What have you done?
The rat catchers!
I had them hanged. The maggot who took my son confessed to an accomplice. He could not say for certain which man it was, so...
Idiot!
Beware how you speak to your king, my lord.
The king is my grandson, and my grandson is a fool. He's murdered innocent men.
And one guilty one.
And hanged them from the walls of the city for all to see. They are fathers and brothers and sons. And their wives and children gather now at our gates to weep and curse your name.
Why is everybody being reasonable? It's hard to root against them 100%.
With your child's blood, we bought their approval. With your mother's tears, we made a bitter sacrifice against the deprivations to come, and you've thrown it away.
At least I did something. I will not be thought weak.
Even now, news of Rhaenyra's monstrous crime spreads through the realm. The great houses falter. They cannot but come to our side.
I wish to spill blood, not ink. We must act. Sir Criston Cole has acted.
He sent Eric to pretend as Eric.
And what has Sir Criston Cole done?
He has sent Sir Eric to slay Rhaenyra. He's pretending to be his own twin. Brilliant.
Gods help us all.
It's time the bitch queen paid a price.
You're just salty. She rejected you.
Instead of judgment, you display impetuousness and diminish us in the eyes of our enemy, ill-considered, trifling. You never think of your father, his forbearance, his judiciousness,
He misses Sarah's.
his dignity.
Fuck dignity. I want revenge. My father is dead.
And we are the poorer for it.
Where's Alicent?
He was right about you.
He made me king.
Is that what you think?
Remove your badge, Sir Otto.
Oh no, Laris is gonna replace him.
You are my father's hand, not mine.
Oh no.
Take it off.
This is just so bad. This is so bad.
You wouldn't dare.
Just as I was saying Otto was being reasonable, gets replaced. Laris planted it in his head.
Insolent pup.
In episode 1.
You think yourself clever, but without a strong hand at your side to guide.
Give it to Cole.
Oh!
Your Grace. In this hour, you have proven yourself of more worth than 100 old men. My new hand
will be a steel fist.
You will regret this.
Give it to him.
You are dismissed.
I do not know if I trust you. And I sense that there is danger in you yet. But I will keep the word of my house if you say that it was given. You may go.
Your Grace.
There is a Valarian ship in the harbor, bound for Mir by way of Pentos. I will see that you are given passage.
I am... Thank you.
Sir Eric, Massaria will be leaving us. Let her collect her things, then have someone take her down and secure her berth on the Corwin.
Your Grace.
Oh no, that's... Oh no! She recognizes him! Yes! Go back! Go back, please, go back! Go back! Go back.
A moment.
She recognizes him. Eric. That was great timing!
Sir Eric, I thought you were within.
Sorry, lack of vigilance. The enemy is about, good sir.
Oh my god. Hurry up! How long till the episode ends? Please don't end yet. Is she already back in? How does he have the exact same armor as Sir Eric, who's in Dragonstone? Is Sir Eric still wearing the exact same armor he was wearing in King's Landing? Where is she? Where is the White Worm? So he's the one wearing the helmet. Does he smell them? Oh no, I'm gonna get confused. There's no way they're gonna... There's no way Rhaenyra's gonna die anyway. In the second episode. She sees her? The White Worm? Please, please. That's Eric, the one who was hiding. Who did she see?
Sir Eric, it's been a strange day. I'm restless. I will stand this evening's duty.
Thank you, Elinda.
Look how easy.
Sir Eric.
Believe me, I had no choice.
I don't understand.
Brother! Do not do this.
How did he know?
You are the one who betrayed us, Eric.
Run and find Sir Lawrence.
Oh no, no. Oh no, she can't get out because he locked it. Oh my. Who's who? Oh! Oh, fuck. The one with the leg cut is Eric. Oh no, he's not gonna know who it is! Oh no, what if they kill
Me, Your Grace!
the actual Eric?
Which is Eric?
Oh my god!
We were born together. You parted us! But I still love you, brother.
This is Eric, the one standing. Okay. Oh no, she's not able to tell. Oh my god! No! That was Eric! And he's gonna claim he's Eric.
Your Grace.
No. Wait.
Eric.
Forgive me.
No! No!
It is ignorance and vanity. You know as well as I do that Aegon must be kept in check, as does Sir Criston, the two of them together.
Sir Criston is not temperate, but his devotion cannot be questioned if it does come to war.
He's ensured it. He's young and unschooled, his faith is in steel and bone. He has not the long view.
None of them do.
They wish now not for the good of the realm, but for the petty satisfaction of vengeance.
Aegon is still malleable. It is the death of the child that has unstrung him.
I can't stay here. Witness to the blundering of our plans, I'll return to Old Town. The High Towers still have strength, and you have a son there who'll take more kindly to instruction. Daron may yet help us in weeks to come.
She has a son there?
Go rather to Highgarden. The Tyrells must be taken in hand. Their bannermen are wavering. While you're gone, I'll speak sense to him. His blood will cool. In time, you may yet return.
We will yet prevail and bring forth peace, I still believe. As long as you and I hold fast.
I have sinned.
I know.
I do not wish to hear of it.
So I guess she's gonna stop screaming Cole. Now that he's the Hand. He's crying. I feel for him. You still gonna be doing this? Watch out, Alicent. If you stop fucking him, he's gonna treat you like he's treating Rhaenyra. Well, that was a very quick mission by Sir Eric. I thought the one that got stabbed to death was Sir Eric, because the one that got his leg sliced when Rhaenyra was still in the corner, he was down, and then Rhaenyra ran to the front, and the one who did not have his slice in his leg tried to block Rhaenyra, to hurt her. And then in a later shot, one of them put his finger in the leg slice. And I thought that was Sir Eric, so I guess I was wrong. And obviously I expected the last one standing was Sir Eric, Sir A, but then he ended up killing himself, so obviously that was Sir E. And I think Sir Eric did that because because he knew there was no way for Rhaenyra or anybody else to confirm whether he's really Sir Eric or not, if he's really E or not. Basically, he understood the assignment, and so he had to off himself. And also, maybe it was a bit easier for him to make that decision because he just killed his brother. And that must have been hard for him to do. He said, I still love you. One of them said that to the other. This show is so good. It's so good. Because the conflict, you understand? Where was White Worm? She asked for a moment because she recognized when Eric, a lookalike, just passed her by, and he was the one who sent her off. So obviously she recognized that there's something wrong here. And I thought that was what Rhaenyra saw when her hair was being braided, and she kept looking outside, or what I assume was outside. But no, there was no change there. Like, she still went to bed, and her handmaiden did not have a reaction. So what did she see? And where was White Worm? And what was she planning to do after seeing what she saw? Because at the end, she did not really play a role in any of that. It sucks that Sir Eric is no longer with us, but he died a noble death. And I'm so glad that Rhaenyra does not approve of what Daemon did, having Jaehaerys killed, because she's not about that. She wanted Aemond specifically, but even Aemond has admitted this episode that he did not want that to happen. He said he lost his temper, but at the same time, I think it was mostly retribution for all the teasing that he got when he was younger. And like I said in my previous video, an experience like that does build character, but the character that it builds obviously differs from person to person, especially in a world with dragons, and you have the largest dragon. You're gonna use that to your advantage, But let's not forget that Aemond kept shouting to Vhagar, no. Vhagar, no. He did not want Vhagar to do that. He was basically just like look how big I am. That's essentially what he just wanted to do. Obviously, he did not want to kill Luke and his dragon. I don't think Aemond is that stupid. But what's done is done, basically. I'm just surprised that Alicent did not have a stronger reaction. At least none that we saw. Because it kind of sounded like she was making excuses for what happened. Like, whatever he did, however vicious, there was a continuation to that she did not get to say, but it sounded like she wanted to make excuses for him. And I feel bad for Elena. I feel bad for her. And she was tuning out during the funeral. Instead of, at first she was focusing on the people, but eventually she started focusing on what were those tiny leaves that people were throwing? She wanted to tune out. At least that's how I interpreted it. And she was really uncomfortable. And I was really scared for a second there that they were gonna pull a premonition, like that movie with Sandra Bullock, and that they were gonna keep on pulling it or pushing it, and then his head would fall off. I'm glad that did not happen. In Daemon, I can see him challenging Rhaenyra for the crown because it's already out. She already doesn't trust him. This has already gotten so complicated, and we're only 2 episodes into season 2. But yeah, so that was the second episode of season 2 of House of the Dragon. What did you think of it? Were you as shocked as I was that they killed Sir Eric this episode? And that Kristen Cole, of all people, is now the Hand? I thought it would have been Larys. But yeah, that's it. If you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the notification bell to get notifications of new uploads. It really does help the channel grow, and I would really appreciate it. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. This has been Rekt. See you next episode.